So communicating with your children in the kind of language that you want to develop, so that is mutually beneficial. That would help him
Right.
learn, and that would also give you a platform again, a real life platform to practice. All right. So how are you, Karishma?
I'm doing good, ma'am. How are you?
Great, good to know. I'm also good. Thank you. And it seems you're on your way to somewhere.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So you're going for your work?
Not for work, but actually, I booked this session around like 1 week ago. So I did not
Right.
know that what emergency at what time comes. So I have to go for my baby's vaccination and just I am coming back from there. So I'm
Okay.
sitting
So
in the
you're
office.
back from the
Okay.
vaccination.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
have a baby?
I have two babies.
You have two. All right. So do you work
Yeah.
also?
Yes. By profession, I'm an advocate. And
Okay.
actually, let me
Wonderful.
introduce myself because it's the first time that we are having this session. So let me
Definitely.
give me a quick intro. My name is Karishma. By profession, I am an advocate. I was born and brought up in Delhi. Presently, I'm staying in Gurgaon, and I'm a mother of two kids. My elder one is 4.5 years, and the younger one is like newborn. He's only 3 months old. And yeah, that is it.
So life must be tough at this point of time, managing two of them, managing a profession and everything, juggling.
Yes, a little bit,
How is it
a
like?
little. It is difficult,
You
obviously.
can
I
rant
did
out.
not.
You can rant out. I can absolutely relate to what you would share.
Okay, you also have kids?
Yeah, I have two. Though my younger one is 3 years old, so I am like quite settled now in my juggling. But I can understand what you must be going through. So tell me your experience.
Yeah,
How
it
is
is
it?
difficult. Experience. Experience is good. Obviously, I always wanted a younger one, and that's all like my decision. So I'm taking care of them very like easily. There's no such difficulty because I am not going to the court. I have to pursue everything just by sitting at home, because all the hearings are on virtual mode.
All
So don't
right.
need to
Okay.
struggle. Yeah, that's the easy thing. Like that is how I'm able.
Right.
But I may not be able to manage at all. This is the only beneficial part in my life. Yeah, but there are a lot of things I have to manage, like household chores, kids, and then YouTube channel also. I have a part-time, like I do YouTube also, and then
Wonderful.
this hearing part. So I'm doing all of thing managing. Yeah, but it's good. Life is still going well.
So what do? You give legal advice. It all about.
It is all about the IPR, intellectual property rights, where I register trademark, copyright, patent, and design, and attend hearings related to all these things only. I'm into the
Okay.
particular field. I'm not doing any other extra work except this. Yeah,
So you are in a specific field
it's
of
very
law.
limited. Yes, right.
So through, share some knowledge about it. Like what is it all about?
It's all about the brand name. Do you know about like Nestle, Pepsi, Coke? These all are the
Yes.
very famous brands. So,
Right.
there is a provision that we have to get them registered through the Registrar of Trademark. So there's a
Right.
registry in Dwarka, and everything is actually online these days. So we are not very much, we don't find it difficult. So what we do, for example, if you are a manufacturer, you manufacture or you launch any new product, and if you want to sell those products on Amazon, Flipkart, or any other online platform, you must have to get your registration with the trademark registry. That is mandatory these days. So you cannot sell your product without registering them with the registry. So this is what I do. We have 4, 5 jurisdiction in Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Calcutta. So I deal in all four. And yeah, this is the like process. Everything is online.
All right. All right. So this work from home is actually helping you, to juggle between your house chores and your professional front also, right? So tell me how
100%.
have
100% it's helping me.
right. So what brings you here on Clapingo? Since I can see you already have a command in this language, so how are you here? Do you
Uh,
face any challenges?
okay, let me explain. As you can see that now I am fluent and I am speaking well, but there is still a problem with me, which is like I made mistakes in my grammar. I still make some mistakes. But when I joined in Clapingo initially, like 1 year ago, that time I was not at all fluent. I made a lot of errors while speaking this language. just by speaking with the different people, tutors, and I also talk with other YouTubers as well on this platform. This is how I build this fluency, and now I am able to speak English with like correct grammar, not absolutely correct. I still make mistakes. You will understand in the coming video. So yeah, that is why I'm here, and I really want to work on my pronunciation, my fluency, my communication skills. So this is helping me all through. This is the reason I am on Clapingo.
Right. I have come across such similar experiences with a lot of people. And this journey actually makes you progress. And you can see that progress. When you go back to your previous videos and you compare them, then you can make it out.
Absolutely,
The real progress.
absolutely right. I agree.
Right. Okay. Then shall we move on to the session topic of the day?
What is the topic? I haven't checked.
The topic is okay. The topic is tradition and culture.
No, I don't
So,
want to talk
would
on
you like to
about this
discuss?
topic. No, no.
No? Okay.
No, I
So
have
we
I
can
had
talk
already
about,
discussed this within previous session. That is the reason I don't want to discuss it again.
all right, not an issue. So we can just talk about random topics and that would be fine with you, right?
Fine, perfectly fine.
Yeah. So please tell me if you do not want to, share experience or something else because I don't know what to ask. So I would just throw random questions at you. All right. So tell me something about your hobbies. What do you like
Perfect.
to do in your free time? What do you enjoy doing the most?
To be honest, I would like to scroll YouTube in my free time. Generally, these
All
days I'm not
right.
getting free time for doing that, but I love doing that because I came across a few good videos on internet which help me to improve my communication skill, my language, or nothing, at least my knowledge part. So that's the reason I would love to scroll YouTube and all. These days I stop in scrolling Instagram and Facebook just for fun or just because I feel it that it's a kind of waste of time, so I don't need to do that. So these days I'm scrolling only those videos which are helping me somewhere in some field, like whether in terms of knowledge or in terms of communication. So this is kind of hobby. Second hobby is to second hobby is to talk with my kids. I love to spend time with them these days, and he's very talkative. Also, he helps me to improve my communication because we both speak in the same language, in English language. So this is how he can also improve, and at the same time, I can also improve my communication. This is the things which I usually do in my free time.
Right. So communicating with your children in the kind of language that you want to develop, so that is mutually beneficial. That would help him
Right.
learn and that would also give you a platform again, a real life platform to practice.
Yes. 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 Right.
Right. Okay, so when it comes to your watching YouTube channels, what kind of videos you specifically look for?
These days, I'm specifically watching conversation videos with different people. Every person has a different kind of mindset. So if we are talking to them, we will come to know different tradition, different cultures, different thinking also, like what the other person is thinking. So this is how you also comfortable with talking to strangers as well. These days I'm creating random videos with my YouTuber friends or with like subscribers sometimes so that I can also learn something from them. This is the way we can transfer our ideas to each other. We can learn with each other. So this is what I do. So mostly my focus is on like conversational videos watching these days.
Definitely. So do suggest your YouTube channel to me. I'll also like to subscribe to it and would follow what
It is in the
your
name of
valuable information
Karishma
you might be
Chauhan.
sharing on it. Sorry,
It is in the name
come
of
again.
Karishma Chauhan. Karishma Chauhan. It is by my
On
name
your
only.
name itself.
Yeah, it's easy to
All
find.
right, I'll just note it down over here.
Thank you so much.
It's wonderful to know that such talented people we have on the learner side, so that you get to learn so much. Yes.
Right.
Okay. So, in your life, in your professional life, you might have come across various cases, right? So, can you share any experience with which you learned? So, you got to learn so much, or maybe some startling thing that you came across. Anything that you would like to share
About my profession. One thing I
about your
would like to
profession?
share that,
Hmm.
okay, I think 1 year ago, I have joined criminal criminal part of this law. And I have realized that that's not for me. I worked there around like for like 4 or 5 months, but I feel like no, it's not for me because it's a kind of profession where you have to be deal with a different kind of mindset, which is not really good for a woman to deal with. I personally feel it. And that's the reason I quit that and I started focusing on the things which I am perfect in. Because in the IPR I have like good experience for overall 6 to 7 years. So now everything is on my tips. I can do like anything. If it is about hearing, if it about filing an application, drafting something, I can do it very easily because now everything fixes in my mind and I don't take time to prepare those drafts, right? So I came back to my profession again and started doing it by home. And also I feel difficulty to go to the court and it takes a lot of time. I feel tired by the evening and I have to look after my kids. That's the important thing and that's the reason I make this decision because I was not able to spend time with my kids because he's only 6 years old and I have to feed him still. It takes a lot of time to manage these kids. So this is the reason I just quit or I don't fit in that scenario.
Right. So to actually create a work-life balance, you again went back to what you did.
Right.
Yeah. And apart from that, like in the criminal field of law, see, I have no knowledge about the field of law. So anything startling you came across that made you step back from that field? Anything that you didn't like about it?
Well, yes, I have met so many people like, oh my God, he started crying.
So you have to handle your baby.
My husband is supportive. He's handling right now. He's handling both of my
Okay,
kids.
wonderful.
Yes, that's the reason I'm able to attend this class. Okay, so I was
Okay,
telling you
you
that
can
yes,
take some time out to appreciate your better half, like how he supports you in your daily life and chores and your career as well.
generally he does not get time to do all these things for me. But yeah, today Saturday, Sunday is just off for him. And but on the working days, he left house like 9 o'clock, and he comes back at 9 in the evenings. There's no time. Obviously, he also tired, so I did not expect much with him. But yes, on weekends he's helping me. That's a great thing about him, right?
Right,
This is what we need, right?
right. It is parenthood is about balancing between your responsibilities and sharing your duties.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
Though mother is the main crusader of parenting, but yes, an equal support is definitely doesn't hurt anyone, no? And mentally also, it helps you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Right. Right. Right.
So when you juggle between your elder one and your, so you have two sons.
Yes.
Okay. So when you have to manage between both of them, how do you do that? Is there a thinking behind that parenting? Because I have heard and I've seen also that when the elder child sees that his love is getting divided, his attention is getting divided, then how do you juggle between the two? How do you manage? Is there any thinking or any approach, or you go
But
random?
ma'am, to be honest, that is not true in my case and not applicable in my case. My elder one is really like sweet in that way. He love his younger one. He don't create trouble for him. He always asks me to love him first. Like he's the younger one, so just give him time. He never interrupt with
Wow.
this. Even you won't believe we went for the vaccination and he started crying because his brother is going through the vaccination process. He started crying and he don't want doctor to put him injection. So this is the thing which I really love because I've heard from every parent that elder one started getting like negative
Yeah.
points or like he thinking in that negative way, but it's not true in my case. That's really good think about like both of the brothers, yeah. And I
That
hope
is
this
so sweet of him
it
to
goes
be so
well.
considerate.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, this is, do you realize this is a very rare story? This is a very rare experience.
That story, yes, yes, because every parent told me. Even I have personally seen in my neighborhood, there was this girl, and when the younger one came, she started behaving in different manner. And but I also thinking in that way, like, okay, this must be going happen with me in future. But it doesn't happen with me. So it's really amazing thing.
So that's so sweet of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Karishma, as we move towards the end of a session, I would say that you are very fluent, very confident in your communication. Here and there were little nuances. Like I would like to mention the usage of singular. You have to actually, when you said he loves, like
He
he
loves,
loves
yes.
him, right? These little things have to be changed. He then there was the one thing I just forgot to mention it here.
Hmm.
He don't there was wrong usage of doesn't, right? So you have
Okay.
to just I only wrote the words, I don't remember exactly where it was misplaced, but you have to just keep in mind the usage of plural verbs and singular verbs in accordance with the subject verb agreement. Okay. Other than
Yes,
that,
yes.
your speech was almost flawless. Your communication was coming on point, and your confidence level is again on point.
Thank you so much.
And it was lovely having an interaction with you.
Yes, I'm same with you. I think this is first interaction, but it feels like that we have known to each other for a long period of time now. It doesn't feel
Yeah,
like it's the first
we
conversation.
almost striked in chords just in the beginning itself. No?
Yes, right, right, right.
So I wish you all the best for your journey.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Take care.
Okay, ma'am. Okay,